Folks, hope you're doing good today. Now we've got some cool bands to check out today. 3 new bands to the channel. Alternative metal, some groove in there as well. And the 2 of them have made a priority submission. We managed to get 2 of them in the same video. That's almost a dream. So, loving it today. They've got 2 bands from Europe, 1 band from the US. It says on here, Polski metal for this first band. That's pretty cool. This band is from Denmark. They're new to the channel. They're called Awake the Lights. They've got a track for us called Liar. The first 2 tracks I've got heavier vocals to them, and then the last one's more melodic, but they're all within the kind of alternative groove metal genre. So let's check it out. Liar. Definitely edge to this one as well. Nice bits on the drums. Great guitar tone. Man, that was a dope one. I really enjoyed it. It actually wasn't what I was expecting whatsoever. These guys were bringing a whole bunch of edges together there. Metal, alternative. Let me see what they say on their page. Awake the Lights, an alternative metal band from Odense, Denmark. But more than just that going on, there was a nice deathy edge in there, even some tremmy riffs as well. I mean, the vocalist brought in a whole different edge to the music, you know, because it was heavy, it was metally, and we had those tremmy, deathy stuff in there as well. But the vocal was really heavy, deathy, some Black and Fry as well in there, working his throat. He had a nice vibrato and gravelly rasp at the back of his throat, which just gave it a kind of harsher sound as well, which was really cool. But yeah, the vocal really added the heaviness and brought in that deathy, blackened edge to the what was more, for the most part, alternative heavy metal. So yeah, I thought they did a nice job of melding those edges together to make it heavy, but still also have those alternative and kind of groovy edges in there as well. Nice job. Don't hear bands like that too often. Had a great mix on there as well. Thick, chunky guitars right up in your ears. Had a nice power to them. Drums sounded great. Slappy toms, tings on the ride. And the vocal was recorded nicely as well to bring out that deep and low gravel. And you could hear the bass grinding away in the mix as well. So these guys had a nice mix, powerful, came across with the power, but still had that nice, you know, when he broke out into the open chordy section on the guitar, opened out nicely in an alternative way. I thought it was very nice. I have to check these guys out again. Very, very cool. Thanks for the submission. Now, these guys didn't make a submission. The last band made another submission as well, but I threw these guys in because these guys, again, sound pretty heavy, but with that alternative edge as well. So we'll see what these guys have got to say for themselves. This is Destroy Humanity. They've got a lyric vid that's called Grabbing the Cow by Its Tail. Let's give it a spin. Nice mix on this one as well. You can hear all the members of the band already. Nice grindy bass in there. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, got the attitude in this one. Take me to a place where space and time stand still. Take me to a place of a council of society. With fire we embrace the rise for the fall. The beast is most ferocious with its back against the wall. Hear that bass? Yeah, you guys got a nice groove to him, a nice attitude in the vocal. I'm drowning underneath. Just never end the bullshit that you call a fucking life. Take me a place where I belong. A place I can call home. Room to breathe, I suffocate inside. guys have got a great mix on them as well.
I need you to save me from this society of falling. I'm drowning underneath this never-ending bullshit that you call a fucking life. Take me a place where I belong, a place I can call home.
I thought these guys killed it on this one. Very, very enjoyable music. And actually reminded me of a band who I haven't thought of probably now. Oh, they're still going. My bad, we're still going.
Control. Can't fake it. Need to let go.
Great bass tone. Really nice mix. You can hear all the members of the band nicely.
Can't fake it. Need to let go. Can't take it. I lose control. Can't fake it. Need to let go. Can't take it. You lose control. Can't fake it. Let go.
Yeah. Great cymbal sound. Now we're done. These guys killed it. That was a great riff there at the end as well. Some really nice riffs in this one. From more kind of progressive, riffy stuff to great groovy, alternative stuff as well. Guitarist did a great job, great tone, well recorded, right up in your ears, loud, powerful. Bass had a great tone, you could hear it the whole time in the mix, which was a great job on that. It added a low end dirt and grizzle and grind. Sounded great, vocalist sounded great, kind of heavier but not as heavy as the first band. And then the next band we're going to check out is a bit more melodic still, so we're going to be going through and seeing how the vocalist can affect the music in this stuff as well. Very, very nice. Great drumming. Cymbals sounded amazing, especially on that last section there, just to wash it out. Sounded great. Really, really nice. What I like that these guys did as well is they had a bunch of stuff going on, bringing in different edges as well. They reminded me of a band that I haven't thought about for over 20 years now, and maybe you've heard of them before, a band called Kilgore. And they had a similar vibe and sound, and the vocalist had a similar attitude to the guy in this band as well. And I haven't thought about that band in a long, long time. Maybe I have to go and listen to them again and kind of reminisce. But yeah, these guys reminded me of Kilgore, which were a great band, and I've never really heard another band that kind of quite sounded like those guys. And these guys have reminded me of them today, so that's pretty cool. But they did sound more modern than Kilgore did back in the day. They're from the late 90s, I think it was. But yeah, had that vibe, had that groove, had that attitude in the vocal similar to that band, and it just comes across nicely. Very, very cool. Having a great day today. I'm enjoying this. Now, this last band, they made a priority submission. Thanks very much for that, and I'm glad that we managed to get two bands in on the same video. Who've done that, because that's the way we're hoping that we're going to get going. This is SoulSleeper. Their track is called Self-Inflicted, another lyric video. Would have been nice to get more videos of the bands today and see you rocking out, playing your gear, but maybe we'll get that next time out of these bands. This is Self-Inflicted. Let's give it a spin. Nice, loud, punchy mixes from all the bands today. No messing about. Quality mixes. Got a good sound. Vocal brings in a nice warmth to this one. Interesting how in these sections it's just really the drums and the vocals that are driving the music. The guitar is just a bit of background stuff. And it comes in nice and hard. Again, another really nice track. I enjoyed that a lot with a great mix on it. This one particularly sounded really nice in the vocal there on the chorus. Obviously done some vocal layering, but the mix had obviously accentuated the low end of the vocal as well. That gave it a real warmth and depth to the vocal at that stage. I thought it came in nicely, and especially as well how they worked this track with not having much guitar on the verses, but then coming in hard for the choruses, widening it out as well. And it was a real bump up, step up for the chorus in that way. I thought it sounded great. These guys did a nice job. Loads of different riffs again in this one. The drummer was working the beats nicely to drop you into different sections, did a great job. You can get straight into this one. So yeah, these guys have done a great job today. I think all three bands particularly have had really great mixes where we can hear all the members of the band. The guitars have got a nice power to them and right up in your ears. The drums in all the bands been punchy, loud. The drummer's been doing cool stuff to catch your ears. Nice rolling down the toms in this one, sounded great. And the vocalists as well have shown us that there's different ways to approach this music as far as a vocal goes. You can go nice and heavy, even with a deathy edge to it, which I really wasn't expecting it to go that heavy within the vocal. Even a black and frying edges and stuff stuff as well, and that sounds great. You can dial that back a bit so you're a bit gravelly, a bit rough, shouting in some sections, but also pulling it back, which sounds great, bringing in an attitude as well to that vocal, which was great. And then these guys went more melodic, but also brought in heavier sections, layered it up nicely, and brought in that reverby, low-endy warmth as well, which we didn't get in the other bands. They were harsh and gravelly, which just made it sound even nicer as well in a different way. So I've really enjoyed this today. 3 new bands to the channel, 3 high-quality bands, sounding modern, sounding professional with their mixes, and bringing in the alternative and heavy edges together to really kind of make a nice mixture there. Very, very cool. Hope you've enjoyed that today, guys. That's what we got for you today. So there you go. We'll see you around. Cheers. Bye.